Hello everybody and welcome to the Sovereign Village Project. In lieu of community hour today, because Gabby and I are in the midst of moving, I figured I'd just take you for a quick walk around the property and show you what we've been working on. We are hot and heavy into the middle of this house build and on a very tight timeline now because we're about to move. So we've been working as hard as we can to get everything off the ground. Just finished this very primitive mailbox here. We decided why pay for a post when lumber is so high, when we're surrounded by trees, so I went out and cut this out of the forest, out of a spot where I want to open up a little bit of light for a deer plot. So I cut that out and I'm going to trim it down once this concrete settles, and we'll put a mailbox on top of that, which will be kind of fun. And then we'll have a rock wall that will follow the lining of the driveway the entire way. So that'll be kind of a fun project, just a little bit of creativity and doing things kind of hillbilly style. And we've been doing a little bit of planting in between all of the construction work. We've been getting lots of fruit trees that will line the driveway here. We'll have them on both sides and kind of overarch them and train them to really take advantage of the light. All sorts of different species of apples. Apples are very interesting because some will pollinate each other and others will not. As you can see, we have guilds going as well. We have lots of comfrey and the like. And then we're also just doing annuals like tomatoes right next to them, because why not? There's a little bit of light there and the soil is good for it, so we might as well toss a few annuals in as well. We've got some Arkansas black, all sorts of apple trees, and we'll throw in other apple trees specifically for pollinating. Here's what's really taking up our time right now. We're working very hard on the interior with drywalling, and that is a lot of fun. Mainly getting to the mudding stage right now. It's starting to look like a house. Here's Gabby. She's doing all the work. I just make videos.
Hello, everyone.
How do you like mudding and drywalling, Gabby?
It's great. I love it. Just kidding. I never want to do it again.
Yeah, we're going to build a log cabin next or something like that. Just another reason to build with native materials, because I never want to see another sheet of drywall in my life. But we're learning to mud. Don't make fun of us. We're figuring it out as we go. If you're a drywall expert, try not to judge too hard. And next up, we've got the flooring ready to go in there. We've got all of our kitchen cabinets ready to go. So nothing too spectacular. This is just a basic kit home, and then just a lot of Home Depot stuff. Time was really of the essence for us, so we decided to just focus on getting this up and as fast as possible. Our next house, of course, will have the time to really build something a little more energy efficient, a little bit more long lasting and more planned out, but this will give us something to really figure out what we really want out of a house, and it'll give us a good place to be for a few years. And also, by building standard construction, this is a little bit more sellable. It's bank financeable, so this can be a good stepping stone for us. What was that?
Oh, wealth building too.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I believe homesteading can be and should be, is stair-stepping your way up to wealth. It's creating your living space, but also it's building an asset, and you can do that at any level. You could buy one of those $500 lots in Arkansas or a $2,500 lot here in Tennessee and just build a little RV cabin, basically, with a composting toilet. Just a really simple infrastructure. Sell that for more. Buy another lot. Build a tiny house. Sell that for more. Build a full house.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's traditionally what people did. If you go look at old homesteads, especially around here, you always see like a grand old farmhouse, and then next to it you'll see like the remains of an old log cabin. And so it was very traditional that people did that. They would just build something simple, get something to live in. That would later become maybe a shed or a barn for them, or something for somebody else in the family, or in our case, it could be a rental or an Airbnb or just something for reselling. So that's our plan here, and so far it's coming together very painfully and slowly and exhaustingly. We will get back to making content here pretty soon, but for now we're just going to keep mudding, keep drywalling, keep building, and wish us luck because we're going to need it. Everybody, thanks for following the journey so far. We are going to do a ton of content about this too, about how to build a home. In the future, we're getting lots of footage when we have the time. So appreciate y'all watching. In the meantime, stay safe, be well, and happy homesteading.